Hi, I'm Amy.
I'm Laura.
And we are Two Paper Girls. This week's Top 5 Wednesday is the top 5 spooky reads in aid of Halloween, which is coming up soon. Top 5 Wednesday, as always, was started by Gingery's Lainey, and we'll leave her down below. Hope you have a nice Halloween.
Halloween definitely is not of a big thing over here, as it is in America, but in America it's huge, and it just put me in the mood to read some spooky things when I see everyone's TBRs and stuff, but we're not a huge fan of horror-y things, so we're doing another joint one this month.
Coming in at number 5 is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I just wanted to show you some Patrick Ness books. A Monster Calls is at number 5 because it's not necessarily that scary.
No.
It's quite a didactic book, but it's
Yeah.
like a nice graphic novel-y sort of text. It's not that long, so you can get through it quite quickly, but it's quite spooky because of the dark tones
Like
and
the
humour.
images and stuff
Yeah.
are quite spooky, but the actual story is quite kiddie. Coming in at number 4 is not Shakespeare's sonnets. They're not good for Halloween, even though I have been reading them this month. Our choice is actually Macbeth by obviously William Shakespeare, because we did this as part of our Gothic module in A-level English and we loved it. And you've got the witches and the spooky ghosts and general murder and blood. He could be, stepped in blood so far. Like, it has all this imagery of him just like covered in blood, which is good for Halloween obviously. And the Michael Fassbender Macbeth has just come out, which we're hoping to see really soon. So it's just a good pick for this month, I think.
The next book I don't actually have with me is 170 Trials in the Moon by Johann Harstead. Read this a very long time ago. Tried to put it out of my mind because it's really scary. It's not gory, it's just psychologically traumatising. I would really recommend this book because it messes with you. And it's so fast paced from start to finish. And it's also gorgeous. And it's brilliant. You should read it.
Coming in at number 2 is the entire Miss Peregrines trilogy by Ransom Riggs. A lot of people expect this series to be spookier than it is because of like the cover and stuff always looks quite creepy. But it's not really that scary. Like, it's not as scary as 172 Hours on the Moon, but the combination of the images and the kind of monster baddies, they're quite scary. But just overall, the way the whole story is set up, I just think is good for Halloween. It kind of reminds me of like a kind of kiddie Halloween movie you might watch. And yeah, it's just a great series.
And the winner is The Messenger of Fear by Michael Grant. This is the second one in the series. I hope it's going to be a series. The first book is just disgusting, but the whole storyline is just so good. It's so quick and it's so fast paced. It's just Michael Grant at his best. It's like Gone, but more adult and scary, and it's so spooky. And look at it, it's so beautiful. The Messenger of Fear is also beautiful, and you should go pick it up because it's very, very scary and very Halloweeny.
So that's it for this week's Top 5 Wednesday. I feel like we've tried to recommend books that we don't really hear a lot about on BookTube, especially The Messenger of Fear. I just haven't heard anyone talk about it apart from Amy, and it just sounds like a really great book, so everyone should go pick it up. We hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you next week for another Top 5 Wednesday. Bye!